All right, hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so back and we are so ready. I think I was trying to start a run the other day and then it wasn't a great starting hand of cards. I did a reroll and then by the time I did a reroll, family got home and whatnot, so I was then unable to play the game. But let's see if we have something here today. I mean, Mars University, even with Pharma Union, I know we just played them recently, but it does really make the science work for you. Pair that with something like AI Central on the upper end. It's kind of nice. A little energy to even get it up and running. What hurts is that there's really nothing to do early unless we can get a Venus and an Earth tag. There are no Venus or Earth tags in our starting hands. And the colonies at least have Luna. Recyclone is nothing here. There's not... Well, I say it's nothing. Perhaps we should look closer. Like, you could get a couple of building tags from the Preludes. You could play a couple of building tags here, but there's no microbes. I find Recyclone, you really need the microbes so that you can trigger the plant income on something else. There's no microbes in the colonies either. So, a bit of an underwhelming start. Perhaps we start by buying some colonies. Perhaps we start by getting some income here, maybe an ocean and some income there. Little sister planet, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And see what we can do here. Go for some more cards. Okay, Mass Converter, Atalanta. I mean, as soon as we have 3 science tags, this can be 4 and 5 to get to Mass Converter. But we don't have... the first couple to get us started, unfortunately. I could give up on this space event, imported GHG, but it is early enough that that income, I betcha, would be nice. It would be nice. I was thinking if I play Mars University, what would I actually swap out? And right now I don't have an answer. I really like the double Venus bump to close us in. I don't mind this heat income. It's nice. I buy a colony onto Luna. That gives us 2 income at least. If I buy both of these, I'll have 3 energy next turn. So that feels borderline necessary. And then, you know what? We get some more heat income. And then that gives us a heat bump every other gen. It's a pretty decent breakpoint to be. It does bring our money back to -1. But... that's okay. We'll take a heat bump from the government. We don't want to take too many heat bumps from the government, of course, because we have IO as a colony in the game. It should be easy to close the gap. Venus Magnetizer, incredible for pushing Venus. You can do 1 step per turn as long as you can feed it the energy. Water to Venus is also fine. We might not take it. I'm of 2 minds here. One is, if you take it, you can potentially get the discount on it. But honestly, the Mass Converter is going to give us so much energy that Venus Magnetizer should be fine. I don't have the heat yet, so I don't need Lichen. So we just take that. And maybe we just do a quick trade here. 3 energy for $6. It's not super exciting, but it does give us enough that I can buy another colony. And this is going to be an energy income starting soon. I could grab the heat, but I'll already be at the heat breakpoint. So let's go here, get another ocean. And then do I want steel, titanium? What do we want here? Titanium's obviously worth more. We could build out the plants. We could just go for another card or $2. $2 might just be the way. It's not that exciting, but it is what it is. Again, we have a heat bump lined up, so let's make sure the government helps us with heat once again, just to get us right against that benefit. I love money microbes. Right now, playing a microbe tag would hurt us. I want a science, of course. I want Venusian animals as well, but it's too early to grab these cards, even if they're really cool. In a competitive game, of course, I would grab them. But right now, it's a little bit less viable. What do we get rid of is the tricky thing. I'm looking at Sister Planet support because it's a bit tricky to play. I'm looking at my double Venus bump, but honestly, that's kind of needed as well. I guess the double Venus bump. Again, it's a pretty good card. Every card I have is pretty good, is the problem. Gyropolis, I mean, I could give up Gyropolis here. So that gets us another TR. Because we're clearing the plague from our company. And this card does nothing. And there we go. We got away. We just shuffled our hand up like crazy, which is great. Solar Probe for later is awesome. Getting to 6 Venus bumps is going to be okay for setting up Sister Planet support. We still have a trade. I think I was going to grab energy. Just make sure our energy stays high. If our energy stays high, that means that when we do get our Venus Magnetizer, we can keep tapping it. So for now, we'll have Venus bumps come in. Meat industry. Oh my god. So maybe now I'm taking every animal I can get. Uh-huh. Now I really wish I had the Venusian animals. But you never know. This is 8 heat. Interesting. 8 heat or $7. I think we just let this tick up to 10. I don't know that I have... Like, I could have $9 more this gen, but I don't think there's anything I want to do for $9. So it's a great turn to go and pick up the heat. Keep our heat high. Next turn, this will bump again, and we'll keep our livelihoods good. I mean, actually, it's going to be a little awkward because this will slip into plant production soon. And I don't actually love plant production all that much. But hey, we have meat industry. That's exciting. Let's keep our eyes out for more meat opportunities. Penguins. A strip mine looks great. Even the investment loan to get it going. The ocean I could skip on. So here we go for the money. And I won't have enough energy to trade if I play the strip mine, is the big no-no. Oh, this would be my 3rd science tag. At 3 science tags, I mean, I wouldn't have enough for AI Central. Let's be real. You just have to strip mine, right? Like, it just has to be done. And then I need to find a way of getting my energy back up. My energy back. I want my energy back. Please, please, energy. Anti-grav. Okay. Even thermophiles and a cheap science tag. Oh, my land. So we're about to clear the plague from our card here. Unless we want to play sulfur eating first. Same with thermophiles. So you play it and then you clear it. And I think I'm just gonna put the city up in here. Up in here, up in here. Jeez, I love a lot of what we have. And now, again, I could cure the plague. Oh, trading colony. Oh my god. I could cure the plague. Or I could... This is $8. It's a bit awkward. I could take a loan. And this is a great time for a sister planet. Now that it's actually playable. Again, I could cure the plague. It's just yelling at me, but like I can also get thermophiles, right? So it's like, how much do I want to keep generating value from that card? I'm not sure. I do know that curing the plague would bring me up to 4 science tags. Then 5 science tags, then 6 science tags, then 7, you know, and then that gives me here. So I don't know if I want to go off the path. I guess we just take our TR. It'll give us really good, like, initiative. It'll give us good timing. We'll be moving forward very quickly here. So science, 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 science. We love all that. Then there's, like, this is all fine. It's animals. It's meat industry. And then this is like $3 per turn of microbes. And it's terraforming. Oh, wow. And with Luna in the game, Trading Colony is just so good as well. Solar Probe is more cards in a game where I guess Herbivores has to go. It's not that good. It's kind of hard to get a lot of value out of it. And do I have a Venus bump coming is the question. Because, like, I might give up the free card just to make sure that I can play my Venus Magnetizer on time. Which might sound crazy, but I almost never give up a free anything to the government track. Today is just a different day. No space tags, so this one I can just take this and that's it. Keep the microbes coming. So now, AI Central, you are very playable. Atalanta, you are very playable. I have a ton of steel. So this feels good. You can get rid of the Jovian Embassy. Now we have card draw per turn, so I'm more likely to have cards I'm willing to cycle. Which is very great for us. I will have energy to trade next turn. Again, Atalanta gets me the science tags. Right? Oh, do you just stay on track for the anti-grav at the start of next turn? Or do you play Thermophiles, which is worth a extra microbe? Worth good money here. I think you just play the science tag. You get really a ton of options. Hired Raiders, cool, cool. Yeah, and then we're gonna 3 off of everything, like global discount. So we're feeling okay. All of our planets will have been made stronger by the fact that we took a turn to let them all build up. Planets being colonies, that is. Yes, yes. So, well, card draw first, just to make sure if we have cards to trade, we can do that. Expensive Jovian, no thank you. Let's get a discount. Actually, let's make sure we get the +1 to trade. And then we trade with Luna, right? Luna. It's just so much money to give this turn some gas. Venus Magnetizer can start popping off. Thermophiles. I don't know if we need you for the terraforming or not. That's like what I'm confused about the most. For now, I'm going to use you as a way to generate $3 worth of microbes per turn. Some more energy is fine. I'm going to play meat industry just so I don't ever mess it up. I'm going to put a bunch of steel into the nuclear power. That means that we're so good to go. What am I at for Venus tag? 6? This is looking mighty fine. Mighty fine. And then this is $7. Interesting. I could hire Raiders for 3 more. That gets us to 5. It's just not quite enough. So what a round, though. I mean, I could take... You know what? Let's take our money now, because this $9 worth of microbes, instead of getting us $3 of microbes, I can get $4 of income. It's just more. And then Miranda Resort, if I steal for $3, Miranda Resort gives us a cute 3 more income and a point, which pays itself off. I mean, we're Gen 8. We still have time to catch up in all the other ways. We certainly are behind in terms of plants. Mining area, I don't mind. This could really help with the oxygen. And we just take, you know, energy wherever we can get it, especially if it doesn't cost us a production. So on gens 9, 10, and 11... 10, 11, and 12, we have our clicks. Then we have another one. I'm just wondering if I want to build up my microbes or not. For now, this makes a lot of sense. A couple of heat bumps. The colony tracks, I mean, if I trade here, I get the maximum 13 plus the colony bonus for 2 more heat bumps. I mean, that's just keeping us on track. We do love that. An oxygen bump I will be doing. Oceans. Sure, I didn't really need this steel income, but at least we get $4 of adjacency back. Is this a good time to go for card draw? I mean, this is 3 more cards plus the card cycle, so I guess we go here. We don't really need a slow plant tag. Penguins is like so far. I want an animal tag for like imported hydrogen, but this could be like some Venus bumps, right? Still, lava tube settlement for a card seems to make sense right now. Just to spread us out a bit. A bit nervous about our energy. Perhaps I just play the plantation and keep that going. That's our first plantation. Then we get money on sulfur eating, and we carry on. It's we're pretty far behind on ocean, so let's get an ocean in here. Seed that area. A grass space station. I mean, even a diversity support might be playable sooner than we expect. If we can just get something like dirigibles, jetstream microscrapers. Exactly. And that is what clears out the Venus and justifies thermophiles going on to something else. So bump. Discount. Jetstream. Floaters. I don't have a science resource, but is that still enough for this? No. Can I play a science tag? No. Can I get... I'm missing a titanium is what I'm missing, right? 1, 2... And then 5 of those is 7. And I need 9. Okay. Further behind than I realized on ticking that off. Jetstream microscrapers. Oh, wrong one. That can be used now, and we're going to load it up with dirigibles so that it can be used like once per generation for the rest of the game. And that seals Venus. I don't even know that I need Venusian plants anymore. Surely I need grass. Surely I need to trade. Plant income is kind of fine. It's not that exciting, but it's kind of fine. I almost never go for that stuff because it's just such a slow payout compared to everything else we can do with our resources. City. Okay, maybe I messed that up actually. Oopsie. Because I need 3 for this. and 3 to trade, and I can't buy a trade income. Oops. Oops. So 1 less oxygen bump. That's too bad. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's not. I'm not sure. We'll grab energy where we can get it, though. We need oxygen. Also, I want to play this support, diversity support. For that, I need like an animal or a science resource. But I'm just not allowed to have good, cool things. Right, the plague can't work. Colonies, almost certainly we should be trading for money. Artificial lake, I mean, you could do a really cute capital with that. I might actually end up doing that just because of our steel being left over. Not right away, of course. We are 1 heat bump away. I mean, does it make sense to grab the, to grab this heat then? It's like 2 heat bumps right now, and then we can trade for money on the last gen of the game. I think that makes sense. Somehow it makes the most sense. Penguins takes 8 oceans. Oh my. I thought for some reason that I would have enough heat to get the penguins, but of course, heat doesn't matter. 13 heat next round is going to be sucky. We should load you up for a big last gen. I want my penguins. So I'm going to aquifer. Then I'm going to penguins. Then I'm going to imported nitrogen for the last ocean and get 2 more animals. And then we need oxygen. So bam, greenery, bam, greenery. I mean, that just levels us out so well in terms of all these tracks. Finishes the oceans. The Venus track only has a couple taps left. Do I need more energy for next round? If I want to do an oxygen tap, I do, which is great flexibility to have. So for the sake of argument, give me 1 energy production. But again, if the government... Honestly, the government could give us a heat bump here. Yeah, we're not quite there for heat, so that works out. A Venus bump, I mean, I think I'm done on Venus. I think I'm good. Well, how many resources do I have here? You, and then bump. Yeah, there's just no reason to do it. I was thinking that maybe if I didn't have to use this dirigibles, I could load up the card I'm being offered here, red spot, but I can't quite make that work. I could grab both these cards just for the card cycle card draw. Some big end game pointers, but we will see. Diversity support, you are playable. So draw, Jetstream, draw. Boom, boom, baby. Show me that boom, boom, pow. There's Venus done. This still has a point on it, which is wild. We could, if I was smarter, I would have thought about the fact that this is actually $3 worth of microbes and perhaps saved my dirigibles proc for a red spot. That could have been interesting. For now, give me this. Cutting edge. Interesting, interesting indeed. Deimos down. Again, interesting, but I wouldn't say helpful. I need oxygen bumps more than anything. Having extra steel does mean that the rest of the steel for capital or tropical resort could be done. So, I mean, it is a way of cashing out some titanium, but I could just as easily get Galilean mining. Let's get our trade up here. $17 plus 2 is $19 for 3 energy. You know what? Give me the Deimos. It's fine. It's fine. It'll totally be fine. $4 in a plant instead of a card seems okay. Cutting edge. I don't know if I'm going to play you or not. Like, it's pretty great. And then red spot. Maybe we're greedy at this point, but hey, look, Predators and Luna Metropolis. Oh, and viral enhancers even. My lord, my lord. I don't know what I would get rid of out of all of this, though. Now I'm very sad that I don't have an extra card to throw away for the card cycle. Because Predators is now 2 meat industry procs. Is there a plant to get here? There is. But there's no cards to... Tropical Resort. Luna Metropolis is 2 points, but it is $14 to get there with no rebate. So perhaps, like, it's a really good card to have. But perhaps it's only 2 points, and I can do better. That's certainly not better. No, I would say that that's not better. No. This goes here, though. Predators enhances for an animal. You eat an animal from the wild. Microbe up here. We're up to $6 or 6 microbes. I'm going to play this because it has the point and it enhances for the plant. And that is what she wrote. It's all there. $21. So, where are the best greeneries to place? Here. Buy a city there. Buy a greenery down at the bottom for this $2 back. And then a greenery for $2 back is not really enough. Not really enough. No. Because I mean, I get $2 from the greenery, but I could just as easily get $2 or 2 points worth of Tropical Resort. So we search for livestock, 1 more card, and that would have been 2 meats. And the 2 points for very cheap. So what do you know? That $15 extra is in fact nothing. And I can't buy a TR buffer because of the game mode that I'm on. And this is nothing. This heat is nothing. I can't even buy a colony because they are loaded. So yeah, we'll take our extra couple bucks to the next game. 68 TR, a handful of cities with decent greeneries beside them, 34 points on cards. I mean, if I ever heard of a trifecta, that was certainly one of them. My land. 63 TR, over 100 points, and a full terraform. You can't, I mean, it's just good. It's crazy how consistent the Pharma Union is, especially when it comes to having some great science things to chase. So convert the plague. Mass converter. We converted the plague into a interdimensional space travel I don't know. We did it. I had a good time. We'll see you next time. Ciao for now.